So honestly, at 24 years old, I never thought I would own 2 homes, but here I am. I'm so blessed and fortunate to be here, and today I wanted to share how I did it, and more importantly, how you can too. So whether you're looking to buy your first home or you're looking to take the actions on the steps in order to do so, I've got tips, practical advice, and lessons that I've learned that will hopefully inspire you to do the same. Oh, and if you are anything like me and you're addicted to things like the stock market, other investments, real estate, I was thinking about maybe opening up like a Discord to just collaborate with like-minded individuals who like to make money, work out, invest, that sort of thing. Okay, now let's dive in. So tip number 1 for me is to pay down and pay off high interest debt. Debt is probably one of the biggest obstacles to home ownership. Here's why. When lenders evaluate you for a mortgage, they look at your debt to income ratio. High debt will lower the amount you can qualify for. It increases your monthly payments and can even stop you from getting approved altogether. So here's the strategy that I use. It's called the debt snowball method. Some of you may have heard of it. I believe from, hang on. Oh my God. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You focus on paying off your highest debts first and then roll those payments into the next one, kind of creating momentum. Alternatively, if you're more focused on saving money long term, start with the debt with the highest interest rate. Either way, reducing your debt is key to setting yourself up for success. Okay, tip number 2 is to get pre-approved or pre-qualified early. Meeting with a trusted loan officer or real estate agent months before you're ready to buy is a game changer. I cannot stress this enough. Knowing how much you qualify for, what programs are available, and how much you'll need for down payment takes so much guesswork out of the process. A lot of people will wait until they find their dream home to get pre-approved. Don't do that. By preparing yourself 3 to 6 months in advance, you'll know exactly what you're working with and can make informed decisions. And if you're worried about your score dropping, most lenders do a soft pull on your credit, which will not hurt your score. Okay, tip number 3 is to don't buy into the 20% down payment myth. Honestly, I bought 2 homes now, and I've never put down 20% personally. You don't have to either, depending on what type of loan. You might be able to get away with 3% down. There's also programs. Anyways, there's also programs for first-time homebuyers that can help you with closing costs and down payment. The key is to understand your options. This is why, again, meeting with that loan officer early is very, very important. They will end up breaking it down for you, and you can make the best decision for your situation. So now I want to talk a little bit about mindset, because buying a home isn't just about numbers. It's about discipline and perspective, I believe. So number 1 is going to embrace delayed gratification. We live in this world now where everything is instant. Social media is full of get-rich quick schemes. But for me, real estate comes from long-term planning and patience. Saving money is hard, but it's so rewarding when you see it make a difference in your life. Okay, lesson number 2 is to need less than you have. This quote that I picked up from a Tony Robbins book, it was, you could be rich 2 ways: by having more than you need or needing less than you have, right? And that quote kind of made me rethink and rewire my mind when it comes to saving and spending, especially spending money. For example, I stopped upgrading my phone every year and realized that I didn't need a new car also every other few years. Right, and then these sacrifices added up, and I was able to save more for what really mattered, which for me was owning a home. So the last lesson that I want to share is something that I've been or had to struggle with, still do, is to take action today. I was listening to this podcast, and there's a quote from it. It's a guy from Valuetainment, I think. Yeah. He said that interested people will watch obsessed people change the world. And so for the longest time, I would procrastinate and told myself that I would do it tomorrow. But the truth is that tomorrow turns into next week, and the next week turns into next month, and the next month turns into next year. So, and I'm not saying to become some sort of like workaholic, but to take small steps today that your future self will thank you for. Even if it's just opening a savings account and tracking your expenses and setting a budget, those small steps are going to add up over time. Anyways, I hope that these tips and lessons help you feel more confident about your own journey to homeownership or even just saving money. So in my opinion, I believe that real estate is one of the fastest and most reliable ways to build wealth. And I believe anyone can do it with the right mindset and the right plan. Also, by the way, if you are in the northwest suburbs of Chicago and you need help buying your first home, or you're just building up a portfolio, I'd love to help. Reach out anytime. It's what I do. Oh, and if you got value from this video, consider subscribing and following along. My goal for this next year is to create more videos like this to help you grow your money and your mindset. And please remember that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You could do whatever you want to do with your money. I'm just sharing what personally worked for me as a real estate agent and a real estate investor over the past few years. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.